What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Hansome Kelly Show, where if it impacts your money, I'm going to talk about it. As you guys can clearly see, we will have a special guest today, my dog Rocky. I highly think that she's going to be in this episode. Are you going to be in this episode? No? All right. So recently I did a poll on Instagram asking you guys what should be my episode 2 based on. Should it be credit tips or should it be financial tips for the holiday season? You guys voted financial tips for the holiday season. So this video is going to be the 5 ways to not go broke during the holidays. But before we get started, I was speaking to my producers and they're saying that we're this close to sign the contract to do a full season. So what I need you guys to do, I need you guys to like this video, subscribe to this channel. I also need you guys to make sure you're sharing it with other friends and loved ones, because this video, guys, is going to be extremely beneficial. It's going to help you out so you won't go broke for this holiday season. So the first way to not go broke for this holiday season is to just simply stop overspending. 56% of Americans are literally running out of money at the end of their pay period. 56%. So majority of people are getting paid and just feel like once they get paid, they just have to spend that money. It's like they just have the urge to just blow money out the window, or just blow money, period. Majority of these people, what they're doing, they're literally working for the weekend. They work all week and they party Friday, they party Saturday. Now, there's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself, but you want to enjoy yourself by not overdoing it. Like, you don't have to go to a club Friday night or Saturday night and spend $250 just to get a bottle. Like, you can literally go to the liquor store right before you go to a club. You can get that same exact bottle. Instead of you paying $250, you'll be paying $30, maybe even $40. So what you want to do is simple things like that. Just stop overspending. You don't want to be like the 56% of Americans who are literally running out of money at the end of the pay period. So think about all the things you're doing and just figure out how can you just lower it, because you don't have to overspend. Like that's the main thing when it comes to not going broke for the holiday season, is not overspending. All right, we have our special guest up here. What's up, girl? You gonna let me record? Yes? Let's do it. All right, so the second way to not go broke for this holiday season is to just simply learn how to budget. 66% of Americans have a budget and 33% just don't know how to maintain it. So what you want to do is learn how to maintain a budget. I'm going to give you guys some quick tips on how to go about doing that. For starters, the best thing with budgeting is you're literally doing what you wanted to do with your money regardless, but now you're going to be saving money by doing so. So by doing that, what you want to do is just look into free services, free things that you can use, like Groupon. Groupon is a way for you to do what you originally was going to do, and now you're going to save money while doing it. Another thing as well, what you want to go about doing is having a list. What you want to do is create a list of all of your expenses, all of your bills, and then from there determine which paycheck, if you get paid twice a week, if you get paid bi-weekly, just determine which one is going to go towards each bill, which one is going to go towards each expense. That alone, guys, will save you so much time and so much money, because now you're being aware of where your money's actually going. Now you're creating a budgeting plan. Now you know how to move forward. So when things pop up and you don't have to worry about an expense and it's like, hey, I didn't have my money set aside for that. No, you know that second paycheck is going to be able to cover that expense, or is going to be able to cover that bill. So once you have that, guys, set and have it in line, you'll be aware of where your money is going. And then on top of being aware where your money is going, you'll also be able to enjoy yourself by doing things that you were already going to do, and now you're saving money by doing so. If you guys want a more in-depth way on how to go about budgeting, you guys can contact me directly. I do set up consultations and show you how to budget. I literally detail, step by step where your money is going, how you can get the best out of your money, how you can also save your money, invest your money for the future. All right, so now the third way to not go broke for this holiday season is to cancel your subscriptions. Those subscriptions that you're not using, you're just paying for. Yeah, let's cancel them. Now, on average, Americans are spending anywhere between $170 to $230 on subscriptions that we don't use. A lot of these subscriptions include gym memberships. It includes PlayStation Now, Dollar Shave Club, Netflix, Spotify, all these things that majority of the times we're not even using on a daily basis. We're just paying for it. Now, just think about it this way, guys. To spend $170 to $230 per month, all that equates to is spending $2,040 to $2,760 per year on subscriptions. Now, just think about how much money you can save alone just by canceling subscriptions that you're just not already using. Now, normally subscriptions are like $12 per month, so that sounds like it's doable. It's not hard. It's just like a little pennies out of our paycheck. However, when you're doing $12 a month 12 times, for the entire year, especially when we're only using 3 to 5 things. Come on, guys, you're just blowing money. So what you want to do is stop blowing money. Cancel these subscriptions so that this holiday season we have that extra money. We can either give it to our loved ones or we can put it in a savings account, which is number 4. So the 4th way to not go broke for this holiday season is to just simply have a high interest savings account. Yes, the Fed cut rates, so I am expecting for these high interest savings accounts to be decreased. However, I recommend using an online high interest savings account. The one I actually prefer you guys to use is Ali Bank, mainly because of the fact that they're offering 1.8% on their interest. Now, 1.8%, that's actually pretty good compared to the average bank that gives 0.03%. Security! Now, as I was saying, we had to escort our guest off the premises of the stage. Sorry about that, guys, but I'm back. Oh yeah, so as I was saying, so what you want to do is you want to put your money in a high interest savings account. And the reason why you want to go about doing that, and I recommend an online savings account, because now you're having your money work for you. Yeah, it's a little by little, but it's just a way for you to generate just an extra interest on your money that's already in the bank. So again, guys, I don't recommend you going to a bank that's giving 0.03%. I recommend using an online savings account, something like Ali Bank, which has no overhead, so they're able to give you more interest than an actual physical bank, which has an overhead, is able to do. Speaking of that as well, think about it this way. It's 0.03% compared to 1.8%. Again, at the time of this video, it is still 1.8%. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be lowering their rates maybe to like 1.6% because of the fact that the Fed had cut rates. So don't be surprised if you go to Ali Bank and you see that instead of it saying 1.8%, it now says something like 1.5 or 1.4% on interest. And now here's the 5th way for you to not go broke for this holiday season. Stop trying to keep up with the Jones. Majority of the people you know can't even afford their lifestyle. And I don't technically know majority of people you know, but the fact that 78% of Americans are living check to check shows that majority of the people you know can't keep up with their lifestyle. So what you want to do, you actually want to be like the remaining 22%, because 78 and 22 equals 100. Again, so what you want to do is you want to be like that remaining 72%, and you want to be able to afford your lifestyle. You don't have to have this expensive car, have this expensive house, have all these expensive luxuries, expensive liabilities, just so you can show it off on social media. Don't judge your worth because you were on social media and you see someone having a new car, which is new debt. Your worth is what you determine your worth is, not what society says that your worth should be. You don't have to get a new car or a new debt. You don't have to do that just because someone else is doing that. Majority of the times, you don't know what they even did to get that car. As I said, 78% of Americans are living from check to check. So majority of the time, the person who just got a new car can't even afford that. They're not looking at the expenses that the car has to be put into it. They're not looking at the maintenance. They're not looking at the gas. They're not looking at the mileage. They're not looking at all that stuff. All they see is the fact that they just have a new car and it's now a new liability to them. So again, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be like the 78%. You want to be like the 22%, which is keeping up with your lifestyle. You have more money left in your either paycheck, or you have more money left in your account after your bills are paid off, after your expenses are paid off. Those are the ones who can actually manage and be sustained highly for this coming holiday season. Financial problems are one of the leading causes of divorce, stress, depression, even worse, suicide. Financial frustration is truly one of the worst things you can have, and you guys know as well as anybody else, the only way for you to not be financially frustrated is to have more money. And for this coming holiday season, these are 5 ways that you should use today, starting today, not tomorrow, not when you get your paycheck, starting today. Use these 5 tips so this coming holiday season, you won't be financially frustrated and you won't be like the majority of people who are going broke just to enjoy the holiday season.